Hello everyone, may buntag sa tanan. Our episode for today ay tungkol sa makasaysayang Fort San Pedro. So as we all know, ang Fort San Pedro ang pinakamaliit, ngunit ang kauna-unahang Spanish fort na naitatag sa panahon ng mga Kastila. Alam ko that some of you here are quite familiar with the history of Fort San Pedro. Pero may ilan din na sigurong wala pang kaalaman tungkol sa kasaysayan ng Fort San Pedro. So for those enthusiasts of local history, tara na! Join me on my travels in the past and in the present. Dito lang sa Kagahapon ug Karon. Fort San Pedro is situated at A. Pigafetta Street, Cebu City. Ang A. Pigafetta Street is named after the chronicler of Ferdinand Magellan nga si Antonio Pigafetta. Fort San Pedro is the oldest and smallest fort in the Philippines, which was built by the Spaniards under the command of the first Governor-General of the Philippines nga si Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. The original Fort San Pedro was built after the arrival and conquest of Legazpi to Cebu in 1565. It was made of wood. 17th century when it was replaced with a stone fort to drive Muslim raiders away. Ang istruktura karon sa Fort San Pedro dates back from 1738. Panahon sa Philippine Revolution at the end of the 19th century. It was attacked and taken by Cebuano revolutionaries who used it as a stronghold. It is certain that the fort underwent major renovations in the late 19th century as part of a building program to improve Cebu. May 1, 1898 marked the end of the Spanish rule in the Philippine Islands due to the victory of the Americans. The fort was then surrendered by the Spaniards to the Cebuano revolutionaries. Fort San Pedro became a part of the American barracks sa mga panahon sa mga Amerikano. It was converted into a school from 1937 to 1941, where many Cebuanos received their formal education. When the World War II broke out from 1942 to 1945, the Japanese took refuge within the walls. When Cebu was liberated from the Imperial Japanese forces, Fort San Pedro served as an emergency hospital for the wounded. Gikan sa tuig 1946 to 1950, nahimong army camp ang Fort San Pedro. By 1968, the facade, quarters, and walls of the original structure of Fort San Pedro were so obliterated that only the two towers were recognizable. Funded by the Board of Travel Industry na ngayon ay Department of Tourism, the Cebu City Government, and the Cebu Junta Club, complete restoration was made. Hinay ang progreso sa trabaho. Upon the facade, the main building, Cuerpo de Guardia, the walk, and the observatory roof garden were faithfully restored after 1.5 years. At present, nasa pangangalaga na ito ng City Government of Cebu as the historical park under City Executive Order 0807 of February 20, 2008. Itong order ay tinatawag din na Plaza Independencia, Fort San Pedro, Interim Policy and Advisory Board. Good morning everyone. So we are here in Legazpi Extension Street. That's going to Guillermo. And as you can see, we have the Plaza Independencia where Fort San Pedro is situated. Okay, so let's get inside. Okay, so this is the gate of the Plaza Independencia. So they have here the statue, or the in commemoration of the 400 years of the Catholicism in the Philippines and Asia. So that's Fort San Pedro. So this is the very famous famous Plaza Independencia. Año de 1855, 1855. El Fuerte de San Pedro. Fort of San Pedro. The Fort of San Pedro, described in an official report of 1739, is triangular in shape and made of stone and mortar. The three bastions are La Concepcion, La San Ignacio de Loyola, and San Miguel Powder Magazine.
Uy, lumakalimot yung gusto ko yan. Tignan mo siya.
Is it open? It's open for today.
Hindi po na. It's like paanra ka ng year-end. Every Sunday, pero closed din siya. Pero like year-end.
Okay. So it's exclusive for today? Exclusive for today? Sorry, you can get inside. It's exclusive for today. So as you can see, they're inside. So you have there the... So this is the statue of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, the first Spanish Governor General in the Philippines, and he also established Cebu as the first Spanish settlement in the country. So as a proof of Cebu being the first Spanish settlement in the country, of course you have Fort San Pedro. This was built under the command of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi.